we're just getting into the relaxing part of Fireside Chat. It's been quite afternoon, eh, Rex?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really, really amazing.
Is it all good? I also had a funny echo there. I think it's all good. First of all, welcome to the fire. Just for a second they heard a funny sound, so it's always distracting. Thank you for joining us around the fire. I hope you enjoyed this afternoon's drive. It was a bit of alternative plan and start, and certainly the execution of it was quite entertaining as well as always, Rex. And I think it's one of the things that's always fun with live is you literally never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it was an amazing afternoon. I was looking forward. Unfortunately, as I said, the devil in the boobaloo, something happened. He was very much jealous. You know, we were enjoying a lot. I can see where we're going. It will be very, very nice. And it reminds me in the early days of big crew and so on. Yeah. It's, really, really a very good setup. It was very nice.
Yeah, it's good fun. Otherwise, nice and hot. Just quickly to welcome you around the fire and tell you there's quite a few people in camp tonight. We're going to basically have a chat with everyone about at least something, even if it's just a quick hello to some. At the moment, Herman's behind the camera, Pitt's in final control, and you'll see everyone. Like I said, everyone in camp will come and say hello. But Rex, I'm just going to be straight off, and maybe some of you, I mean many of you luckily for you, were there to see it. Myself and Leishan were away at the time, so I just heard the news through the grapevine and then saw some pictures when we got back. But Rex, please just tell me a quick few things about synchronous cubs. Obviously that's something that's been very exciting, and I'm sure I can see you starting to smile already. Yeah,
it was a very exciting it was an afternoon when we found the drag mark. Myself and Pete Bright were out that afternoon, and the next day I'm sure Pete Bright left at the camp. I went there by the afternoon because we went there. It wasn't early morning, but afternoon was left at the camp. I went there
so you found the drag marks in the morning?
In the morning, just end of the drive. Went back by afternoon. And the leopard was not there. And the
where was that,
It's not far from that Warbeck Eagle's Nest. If you drive about 20-40 kilometers south, inside the Mulawati itself.
Okay, yeah.
So we went there and the leopard was not there, and I decided let me go and find something else. I come back, we find the leopard by that afternoon, but the cubs were not around. Yeah. And I was thinking, we're going to come early in the morning, and really it was very nice because there was not a lot of vehicle that were out by that time. We come the next morning, as I was stopping, I can see this youngster shooting into the bush,
nice.
Running away. Then I decided.
And the kill was up in the tree already, yeah?
It was down on the ground. Okay. It was down on the ground. Then I decided let me drive out and find another area where the cubs will be more comfortable. Then I drive and come back inside the riverbed Mlawat, and then we stop. One of the youngsters suddenly come out, start to play with the mother. The second one, you can see, is a little bit nervous and come and join the mother and be enjoying. So then they move off into the bush and come back. But very interesting. Yeah. The other one, you can see that he was more proud to be coming out, checking the vehicle, start to play with the mother, doesn't worry much about.
It's a little bit like to say hunting. One a bit more brave and playful, and one
other one is a little bit shy. Then we sit there and able to take the pictures, and it was really beautiful.
Awesome.
Really beautiful.
Rex, and then sorry, what was that?
Sound.
A bit of a funny sound there. What I was also curious about is that when I got back, the guy told me one of them is a male. We'll talk about the names just now. I love the names you've picked. But did you get a good look at one of them? I mean, you're positive that one of them definitely is a male, huh?
Yeah, definitely is a male. Definitely. We have a very good look, and it was very close and see that it's a male. The other one, the problem is like Tingana and Saseka. The other one is a little bit aware, and all the time is just moving into the thick bushes. We weren't able to identify that clearly, but the other one, we definitely, it's a young male.
And that's the one that's a bit more brave and open. And
I take some of the picture because I was right in the front. The canvas in front, it starts blocking the picture. It's not good. But you can see some of the details there on those pictures. I thought we deleted them because they were not looking good. Yeah. But definitely can see that it's a young male. Because I was very, very keen also to identify and try to check while they're still young whether it's a male and a female or both of them are males. But the other one, yes, of course, we were able to see. And the other one, it was not shy. It was very, very shy. I didn't want to pose for the picture or the camera, always behind the bushes.
But it's nice, even, I mean, whatever the other one, if the other one's a female or a male, either way around will be nice. But it's nice that there is a male. Just because there's a little bit of a different dynamic compared to Saseka and Tingana that we sort of saw grow up before. Just, you know, by the time they leave the mother, they'll be bigger than the mother, for instance. You know, those kind of things that are quite nice. So, yeah. Rex, just quickly the names again. I've spoken about them as well, and I've said, and I will say many times, I think you've picked really nice names. One of the words is one of my favorite words in Shangaan. One of my new words is Misho. And that's for the one that could be male or female, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's just Misho means sunrise or early morning.
Yeah, early in the morning.
That time.
That sort of stuff. You know, Peter, remember one day we were driving and wishing to see these calves and thinking one day about the name. Yeah. Then you come with the name Misho. This is.
I remember we were talking about it.
Yeah, when we were trying to, get a nice name of the, and according to what happened to that calves that early morning when we find them, the name Misho, it was obvious that we have to name them. There's no other way, because it was early bright in the morning, and one of the calves, obvious, because our first time, according to the history that we were finding those calves for the first day, Misho, it was the first name that comes. There's no other way. There was no option there that we have to name it Misho. The other one, Induna. You know, the way it's really behaving, you can see, if you visit in our communities, you see how the headmen act while it's in front of more than 200.
Actually behavioral as well.
Yeah, the behavior. Yeah, because he might be in front of over 200 eyes, and he can able to stand and deliver the message.
Yeah, and have
not
a presence
be shy. And so really the name, it comes immediately that this one, it has to be Induna, because you can see it's more proud. Induna, the headman, always a man that is really up front from the community, and he's really proud of himself when he's stand in front of nicely, and you can see that. So I decided, this one, it will be Induna. That is very good. And the word Induna, it's got a lot of meaning. For that leopard, we wish for him a very good luck, to be in the area and able to hold territory in future, because it's one of the leopards that we were hunting around. Remember, walking up, down, looking all these drainage lines around here, and we have been able to find them. But that day, I'm thinking, this one will become Induna. Yeah,
it would be brilliant if he decides to. Well, not decides to. If it's possible that when he gets older, 4 or 5 years old, that he maybe ends up somewhere in the area. Yeah.
It's really amazing. If you look at the other ones like Tingana, is really down south more, and Saseka twice, it was east of Torchwood all the time.
That far?
So that far. So it can be, there's new calves when they grow up into the area, they might have the same habit of those youngsters to hang around in the area.
Stick around a little bit,
And if you look at, maybe the young males might have a lot of competition because of Mvula and the other ones that are coming from the west in that surrounding. Maybe they might have a little bit of interaction with these new dominant males that might be taking over from Mafufuyan. But I hope they will be around in the area. And look at Jordan's, is also very old. It can be a new male, but also we may lucky to see these young males because the newborn in the area take over in a territory. You never know.
Yeah, by that time it's a few years down the line. You never know. Rex, just one thing, and then we finish with the leopards for now. But has there ever been either of those names before? Has there ever been a leopard that you've known in Sabi Sands with either Misho or Induna?
No, there's never ever been.
Well, that's even better.
No,
both nice names.
Yeah, it's the first time to have this name.
Especially Induna. You would have thought maybe someone else would have thought that for a male before.
For a male before, But no one think about that.
Maybe this will be a real Induna. Maybe he will lead the other leopards in many ways.
Lead the other leopards in the area. And I hope the other guys, if they can, get these names or get to hear that we name them Induna and Misho, it will be very interesting names, even for any rangers down west, wherever.
Yeah, no, they will like the names.
It's really beautiful names.
Yeah, that's another good part of a good name.
Yeah.
Fix, and another thing, and this is something that will be very interesting and is going to be very interesting when you join us for it later this week. It's on the blogs already.